Hey everybody, I'm Justin with AmericanMuscle.com, and this is my detailed review of the Putco LED DayLiners available for your 2015 and up F-150. Now in this video, I'm going to walk you through the basic construction of the Putco DayLiners, what you can expect when installing in regards to appearance and functionality, and we're going to touch on the install itself here. Now guys, for the most part, getting these things in place is a peel and stick job, but there is a small amount of wiring needed here, and you do actually need to remove the headlights themselves in order to access the wiring we're talking about. So I'm going to punch this one up to a 2 out of 3 on the difficulty meter, and we'll talk a little bit more about the install in a minute. Now the Putco LED DayLiners are going to be for the newer F-150 owners out there who enjoy more of the custom or aftermarket lighting appearance and would maybe like to add a little bit more visibility while on the road thanks to the super bright white LEDs while seamlessly integrating into the factory headlights. Now Putco actually takes the functionality a step further and adds the SwitchBack technology, which switches those bright white LEDs to amber whenever the turn signals or hazards are activated. Now the LED DayLiner from Putco is the third and latest installment in the very popular DayLiner series, with the G2 and G3 paving the way for the newer switchback options which we have here. Now these guys are the most expensive in the DayLiner lineup, as you might expect, because they do offer that switchback technology along with all the visibility and durability of the modern LED lighting. So what about the basic construction here when talking about the switchback option? Well, Putco utilizes what they call Cobb brand LEDs, and this stands for chips on board. Now basically these are much smaller than your traditional LED, and this allows Putco to cram a whole bunch of light into a relatively small package and actually makes for a much better appearance overall. You really don't see the individual diodes like you would with the earlier G2 offering. Now these Cobb LEDs are inserted into a CNC machined aluminum trim panel, which does perfectly follow the size and shape of the factory F-150 headlight. Now this is the chrome option according to Putco, but in my opinion guys, resembles more of a brushed aluminum. You can also grab the same exact product but in a black finish as well for roughly the same price. And the design and execution might just be one of my favorite things about this product from Putco. Again guys, when installed, you really can't even tell they're there, and I really do enjoy when things work seamlessly with the factory stuff. When installed, you can expect the DayLiners to work in conjunction with your factory daytime running lights or low beams here, just giving you a little bit more front end visibility in the process thanks to the super bright white LEDs. Now, I will say these things will probably look a little bit better with the 502A trucks, basically the trucks equipped with the factory LED headlights, but they do look pretty good on the halogen trucks as well, as we experienced with our own shop truck. But again, this is Putco's switchback version here guys, meaning those bright white LEDs will switch to amber and back to white again whenever your turn signals or hazards are activated. Again guys, this will just give you a little bit more visibility from the front end when it does come to your turn signals or hazards. As I mentioned a little earlier guys, the Putco switchback option here does run you a little bit more compared to some other options. In fact, expect these things to fall right in the mid to high $200 range, which is going to be roughly $100 more than Putco's G2 or G3 offerings. But keep in mind guys, again, you are getting that switchback technology. You are getting a quality made in the USA product here that is backed by Putco's limited warranty. As I mentioned earlier guys, you have a couple things to look forward to here when it does come time to get these things installed. Now the basic mounting of the DayLiners is pretty simple, peel and stick stuff. 3M tape's already located on the back for you. But again, there is a small amount of wiring needed for this install, and you will actually need to remove your factory headlights in order to gain access to the wiring needed. Luckily, Putco includes some very detailed instructions that clearly lays out what wires need to get tapped into where. So again, expect 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter here. Really not that bad thanks to those detailed instructions, but again, there is some work involved. A couple hours from start to finish is what it should take to get these things knocked out. Again guys, I do want to point out that Putco strongly recommends removing your factory headlights with your 2015 and newer truck, which actually does require a little bit of work here with the newer trucks. Again, the detailed instructions will definitely help you out there. As far as tools, you're looking at a basic socket set, a couple screwdrivers here and a pair of pliers and some electrical tape to help you tackle that wiring. As far as actually mounting the DayLiner to your factory headlight, again, this is a peel and stick job, so you're going to want to make sure you have a nice clean area to work with first. Break out those alcohol prep pads and thoroughly clean the light before getting started. After that guys, just simply remove the protective backing on the 3M tape, which is again installed already on the back of the DayLiner for you, and then carefully adhere that to your factory headlight. As for the wiring guys, well, Putco does include roughly 5 feet of wire per each DayLiner, which is more than enough to run it into the engine bay and tap into the necessary harness. They do also throw in some quick splice connectors, which should help you with the wiring as well. But if you're not the biggest fan of these, you can always use your crimps or even bust out the soldering iron, totally your call. They do also throw in some very detailed instructions, which is a nice thing to point out because even if you're not the biggest fan of wiring, they tell you what wire needs to get tapped where into your factory harness, which should make the job a whole lot easier. As for my final thoughts here, guys, well, the Putco kit, while a little expensive, is designed in a way that's going to give you some extra visibility both day and night. It's equipped with the very cool switchback technology, and finally, it's something that's going to integrate very nicely into the factory headlight. So that's my review of the Putco SwitchBack DayLiners, which you can find right here at AmericanMuscle.com.